that received assistance from the UN, which means there is more hunger, which means there is less vaccination, which means there is less support to water and sanitation, which means more people die. That is the reality.
Coming up, whether President Xi will speak at the General Assembly during his Washington visit and what his appearance would signal for global diplomacy.
The visit to the United States comes after the visit of President Trump to China, which was a visit in which I believe there was a certain cordiality. There was a belief that tension between the two countries was appeasing, but let's be clear, no major breakthrough was achieved. And so the visit of President Xi to Washington gains an enormous importance. I forgot to answer the question. I'm not going to ask Japan and China to pay the American quota. I insist for the United States to pay what is due to the US.
Also, how U.S. unpaid contributions have forced cuts to aid and services, deepening hunger and disease among those the UN serves in fragile communities.
It is clear that we have a meaningful number of arrears. If we count peacekeeping and the regular budget, those arrears are above $3 billion. If you count only the regular budget, they are 1 billion something. And obviously, this money was necessary. And the fact that this money did not exist has translated itself, as I said, not in the collapse of the organization, but we had to shrink, we had to reduce our activities, and the price was largely paid by those that received assistance from the UN, which means there is more hunger, which means there is less vaccination, which means there is less support to water and sanitation, which means more people die. That is the reality.
Finally, the UN says it will press on despite severe budget strains, but the reduced programs show the real human toll in urgent crises.
The UN will move on. The UN was prepared for this and has been able to reform itself and slim enough to be able to go on.